Good evening, everyone. Gary Ball with William Warfield here tonight. Lexington Christian Academy just about set to take on Louisville Holy Cross. Right now, Walton Verona, you can see out there, Walton Verona is taking on a very good Danville team. Right now, the Bearcats, as they throw it away, have an 11-point lead with about 1:40 to go. So we'll get set for action. But William, Holy Cross comes in, a winning record. They do have a couple of nice scorers on the Holy Cross team. I was talking to Stan Harden, used to be the athletic director there. Got a couple of big guys. Their scorers are Cooper Scott and Chase Phillips. They both average about 12 points a game. So they got a couple nice scores. And they got a 6'9" kid named Ethan Driscoll. So they got a little bit of size there to go up against this size for Lexington Christian.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's a little bit of size there for both teams. Well, of course, LCA with the big three, you know, when you talk about Hendricks, Road, and Austin Hall. But I think where LCA wins tonight is going to be the guard play. I think LCA is going to be a lot quicker than Holy Cross is. Yeah,
Holy Cross is out of the 6th region in Louisville, Kentucky. They're coached by Kent Fauci, and that's Walton Verona in the blue there out of Boone County. My neck of the woods, we used to play. Walton Verona and Connor were our big rivals back in the day when I played high school ball at Boone County, William. Walton Verona was just down the road about 10 minutes, and Connor was just out in Hebron about 10 minutes away, so those were our big rivals. The coach of this Walton Verona team is Grant Brannon. He is the younger brother of Johnny Brannon, the head coach now at Northern Kentucky University. So we know they're well coached. They're up by 11 now. Significance of this game, should LCA beat Holy Cross, they would play Walton Verona tomorrow night in the quarterfinals. Same time, 9:30, late game tomorrow night here at the All-A Classic.
Well, you know, you put the best team in the state in this tournament in prime time, Gary Ball, and that's right. Exactly what they did.
I agree. Prime time, baby, 9:30. As we said, we got 56 seconds still to go in this one between Danville, of course, just down the road, the Admirals. What a great football team and run they had this year. They ended the dream of LCA. That would have been fitting had Danville won this game, that LCA possibly playing Danville in the All-A State basketball tournament.
Well, yeah, they got a big rivalry going on between those two schools, especially in football where they split 1-1. Unfortunately, the one that really counted was the one that put LCA out in football. But I tell you what, the basketball rivalry would be pretty cool too if we got to see them two play tomorrow night.
Not going to happen though, as Walton is going to go back to the line with 11-point lead in 56 seconds. And I'm noticing some of these nice players for Walton Verona. Klinkenbeard, Zach Klinkenbeard, that's a young man at the free throw line for them right now. There was a Klinkenbeard that played at Walton back in the day that averaged about 30-some points a game. So they got Klinkenbeards are very well known up there in the Walton Verona area. And here's another one playing.
It's Irish descent right there, Klinkenbeard.
And as you can see, Klinkenbeard knocked down the first of that first free throw. He's got a second one coming. It's 42-30, Walton Verona, 56 seconds to go in this one. And we're just waiting for the LCA team and Holy Cross out of Louisville to come out for their pregame warm-ups after this ball game. Klinkenbeard hit both of them, William Warfield, and it's 43-30. Looks like Walton Verona is going to advance to take on either LCA or Holy Cross tomorrow night.
Yeah, too bad for Danville being a Central Kentucky team, but I tell you what, Walton Verona definitely has earned a win tonight against Danville.
Yeah, Walton Verona's in the blue. As we said, they're out of Boone County. That's the county they're in. Walton Verona is about 5, maybe 6 miles from Florence, Kentucky, where Boone County High School is housed there in Florence. And Walton Verona, they just started a football program there a few years ago, and their football program now is really prominent up there. Matter of fact, they've got more wins in the last few years than Boone County High School does in football.
Is that right?
Yep. They're a different class, though, in football. Boone is 6A. Yeah. Walton Verona is a small school, obviously. That's why they're playing in the All-A Classic here.
And, of course, they play LCA football, too, each year as well.
Yeah, Lexington Christian Academy football program. I'll tell you what, beware next year or this coming fall in 17 because LCA is going to be flat loaded with Dylan Wheatley coming back and some of those wide receivers they've got. Both quarterbacks are back for the LCA football team, and I know they're going to be outstanding in football. There's another steal by Walton with 28 seconds. I don't know if Danville will let them run the clock out. They got a 14-point lead. No, usually they just let them run it out because 14-point lead is so insurmountable, but it looks like Danville's going to elect a foul here. I'm not sure why they fouled there because Walton Verona's going to go back to the line, double bonus, and add to their 14-point lead here. Gary Ball with William Warfield here on PrepSpin. We're sent to bring you the outstanding battle between Lexington Christian Academy and Louisville Holy Cross out of the 6th region. LCA out of the 11th. And is this the year, William Warfield, that the Eagles of Lexington Christian Academy are going to get to their first ever 11th Region basketball tournament. They certainly have the talent, ranked number 7 in the state right now.
It's such a tough district, man. I tell you what, it's going to be tough for anybody to come out of there. Don't count Dunbar out. Obviously, don't count Lafayette out. And Lexington Catholic, they're in the mix as well. They're playing some of the best basketball in the state right now.
Sure, what Brandon Salzman tabbed it the other night when we talked to him, the District of Death.
Yes, he's
the 43rd
right.
District. And that's where the tournament's going to be played, at Lexington Catholic.
Yeah.
We'll be over there on PrepSpin. Looking forward to it. The 43rd will get underway, as a matter of fact, Monday night, February 20th, at Lexington Catholic, the 43rd District, the District of Death. They've tabbed it over there at Catholic.
Well, hopefully, it's just a myth and not fact, but it is a tough district, Gary Ball, and it's really a toss-up. I mean, any 4 of those teams could win it.
Wow, Walton Verona Bearcats have a 46-30 lead. They're going to head to the quarters tomorrow night and take on either LCA or Holy Cross. As Danville brings it down, with time running out down to 10 seconds now for the Admirals. There's a long 3 knocked down there for Danville. And that was a nice shot there. Let's get our roster out here and find out who that was for Danville. And Walton Verona advances.
They brought a nice student section tonight, too. I'm pretty impressed by the way the students interacted with the game tonight.
Got some special listeners tonight. Just got a text from Rick Panel and Little P, Parker Panel. They're watching in Lexington, the Lexington Christian Academy Eagles. And teams are congratulating each other at midcourt, and Walton Verona 46-33. And William Warfield, I'm a little surprised, nothing against Walton Verona, but I'm a little surprised they beat Danville by 13 points.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good showing tonight for Danville. I don't know the health of the team, if they're missing somebody out there or not. I haven't really got to see them this year, but surprisingly, considering that they did return some good talent off last year's team.
This is the White Greer Maggard Orthodontist game of the week, and we're at the Frankfort Convention Center here in Frankfort, Kentucky. Late start here tonight as teams make their way out on the court right now. Lexington Christian Academy heading out there, their big ball club. And that's the thing that impresses you about LCA, William Warfield, is their size. They have 3 guys that go about 6'6". Kyle Rhodes, a big kid, thick kid, and they really are one of the biggest high school teams that take the floor this year.
You know, Kyle Rhodes been close to a triple-double several times this year. He's just been really, really close, but he's distributing the ball well. He runs point a lot for LCA at times, and then, him and Carter Hendrickson's got some type of chemistry out there that's just amazing. And then you add Austin Hall. We're talking about the 3 bigs there for LCA. They just do an outstanding job this year with the way that they work and move that ball around. And then you got some of the guards out there that have really showed up to play as well. And let's not forget, Gary Ball, coming into the season, they were supposed to have Isaiah Hunt, which was a superstar.
Right.
He ended up transferring schools, so they are out Isaiah Hunt. But you got guys like Chandler Stewart that stepped up to the plate that has really filled that void out there.
And didn't Trey King transfer out too, the big kid?
Trey
6'7"
King
kid.
as well, yeah.
So they had some studs that transferred out as both teams are out on the floor right now here at the Frankfort Convention Center. You see the Eagles of Lexington Christian in their blue and the Holy Cross Indians in their maroon and dark uniforms here out of Louisville, Kentucky. Remember, Holy Cross has a 6'9" kid. He's number 30, Ethan Driscoll. I'm watching him in warm-ups. He's not only 6'9", he's about 225 pounds, so he's a good-sized kid out there. But we'll see how he moves against these speed merchants from Lexington Christian. Austin Hall, he's the son of Ted Hall, who's one of the assistant coaches over there at LCA, averages 16 points. As a matter of fact, when you look at LCA's starting lineup, all 5 starters average double figures for Lexington Christian. That's a big asset, William, because the other teams just don't know who to stop when all 5 starters average double figures.
Yeah, you got many options on there, and actually you go about 7 or 8 deep for LCA.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Off the bench that contribute.
Hacker comes in a lot. Dalton plays, and who else we got? Blaine Harden, the sophomore, plays quite a bit. Braden Miller's off the football team, the quarterback.
Yep.
And you're right. They go about 8 deep there for Coach Nate Valentine. What is this for Nate? His third season?
Third year, yeah.
3rd or 4th head coach there at LCA. Yep. And we said we say hello to all you folks out there watching. We know we got folks watching in many states around the United States tonight on PrepSpin high definition, as William makes it look so clear, 1080p and high definition. Yeah,
they're watching a wide angle right now. Now, when the game starts, we'll get you some close-up action there for you. Of course, we're going to have instant replay, all that good stuff. We won't have the scoreboard on there tonight because we're not compatible with their scoreboard controller down here. But we'll give that quite often.
I'd say those guys lost, wouldn't you?
What's that?
Dropping all the equipment over there. I'd say they're a little frustrated. That's Danville guys. And Walton Verona won earlier, and we said it's a White Greer Maggard game of the week with William Moorfield, Gary Ball. And we'll step out, take a break. When we come back, we'll talk some more about this matchup and the All-A Classic, started by Stan Seidel up in Northern Kentucky about 25 years ago or so, back in the early 90s. We'll come back here to Frankfort after this. This is the White Greer Maggard High School basketball game of the week.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Over 30,000 Kentuckians are saving time and money by doing their banking online with Whitaker Electronic Banking.
341,000 transactions were made on the go last year using the Whitaker Bank mobile app.
Over 340,000 text alerts were sent last year with Whitaker Bank text banking.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you to the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. By the number.
Welcome back to Frankfort Civic Center. William Warfield alongside Gary Ball, who will have your play-by-play here tonight. It's Holy Cross and Lexington Christian Academy in the All-A Classic, the opening round of the state tournament here in Frankfort. Gary Ball.
This was started for the small schools about 25 years ago. It came out of Northern Kentucky. Stan Steidel, the former Dayton High School basketball coach up there, used to play games at Northern Kentucky University, and he brought teams from around the state, and they took that concept and just expanded it to statewide, and now it is the All-A Classes state championship, and it's been going on for quite a while. And William Warfield, quite frankly, they do a great job with this All-A Classic here in the state of Kentucky. Of course, the draw show for the KHSAA Boys and Girls Sweet 16 will be next Wednesday at 1 o'clock at WKYT. Dave Baker and I will host that next Wednesday at 1 o'clock. We'll have Elmer Whitaker will be there from Whitaker Bank. The St. Elizabeth Healthcare folks will be there, the CEO, and also Julian Tackett, the commissioner of the Kentucky High School Athletic Association. Check that out next Wednesday at 1 o'clock, the Sweet 16 draw show. It's always interesting to see who's paired up, and as you try to look and extend things out that for the boys and girls Sweet 16.
Man, I love this time of year, Gary. There's just something about basketball in the state of Kentucky. It just gets me pumped just thinking about it, that we're almost playoff time.
You're exactly right. February 20th is when the districts get underway here in this great state of Kentucky. And the 43rd district will be played at Lexington Catholic High School there just off Clays Mill Road, and we're looking forward to that. That's usually our MO as we cover the 43rd. We give the 42nd some love too, but we generally cover the 43rd because that includes Lexington Catholic and Lexington Christian, which, William, you have those contracts with those two schools. So Lexington Christian, Lexington Catholic in the 43rd. Dunbar, the defending state champs, are in that district with Tavion Hollingsworth back, the front runner for Mr. Basketball. And then you've also got Lafayette, who has 6 state championships. They're in that district. And then you can't forget Tate's Creek. I mean, they could be a sleeper. You never know. That's just a tremendous district tournament. I've covered that ever since I moved back to Lexington about 16, 17 years ago. I've been covering the 43rd district at tournament time and the 11th region.
I agree with everything you said. Tate's Creek certainly has got a talented group of kids there. They're just young, Gary, and I don't think they're very used to playing with each other, but they certainly are capable of pulling an upset. And it will be an upset this year should they knock off one of the other 3.
So that'll be February 20th through the 24th, Friday the 24th of February. And then the 11th region tournament will get underway the 27th, and that'll be played this year, boys and girls, at Eastern Kentucky University's McBrayer Arena. So the winners of those districts and the runner-up of that district. That's what I like about Kentucky, too. You know, you can be a runner-up from that district and also get to the regional tournament and possibly the Sweet 16, which is the big prize for all these high school hoopsters around the state of Kentucky. I'm watching Holy Cross warm up a little bit, and I'm thinking this big kid, Driscoll's a little bit better than we were told because he looks like he moves pretty good out there for 6'8", 6'9". So we'll see if he can contend with these big guys from Lexington Christian. When you talk about Austin Hall, who's 6'6", you also talk about Carter Hendrickson, who's 6'6", and Kyle Rode, who's 6'5 and a half. So some big kids for LCA. I see the first part of this ball game as being a key, William Warfield. I think if LCA comes out and starts knocking down shots early, it's going to be a long night, a very long night for Holy Cross.
Yeah, you know, if I'm back there and I'm Coach Nate Valentine, I'm talking to the Eagles right now, I'm just explaining to my team, I say, hey, you know, that 7th ranking that you've got in the state of Kentucky right now, it doesn't mean anything. You know, on any given night, anybody's capable of beating anybody in the state of Kentucky. And, you know, we've seen it happen time and time again that, you know, a team goes in with you know, a strong ego chip on their shoulder and they get it knocked off. So anything can happen, especially when it's tournament time like this. Don't forget Holy Cross, they earned their way here too.
That's right. They won the 6th region, which is considered one of the toughest regions in the state of Kentucky. I would say, without being, you know, biased or partial, that the 7th region, in my opinion, who has Ballard, Trinity, St. all those teams, might be the strongest region. But there's a argument for the 11th region. with all the powerhouses we have. Scott County has been ranked as high as number 2 in the state. Dunbar, if Dontrell Brown was back and not injured with that ACL, the big kid for Dunbar, they'd probably be in the top 3 or 4 right now, no doubt about it. But he's injured with the ACL. And then, of course, you've got Lexington Catholic and LCA who are coming on strong. LCA sits here right now with a 16-4 record. Against that schedule, are you kidding me? Yeah. 16 wins out of 20 against who they've played. I mean, they've played Dunbar, Catholic. They've played some Scott County. They've played some of the top teams in the state of Kentucky.
They have, and they've competed in every single one of those games too. So, those losses that they do have, those have been fairly close games. So LCA very well could be undefeated coming into this one if those games turned out a little bit better for them down the stretch. But,
they lost. Remember the Catholic game we did over at LCA a few weeks back? They easily could have won that game, but Luke Johnson kind of took over there late and had 30 points for Catholic. They lost 50-46. They could. I think Little P was at that game. I remember Parker running over at that game, and we chatted a little bit. So he plays on the middle school team there at LCA, and that's what it's all about. Guys like that, coming up from middle school. And these high school kids here, this is what makes high school basketball and football, the high school sports in general, so exciting because you got a good fan base here tonight. I tell you what, did you see that pep section for was that Walton Verona?
Verona, yeah.
Man, they filed out of here, and the arena's almost empty now. But a decent crowd, but not like it was for that game between Walton Verona and as they played Danville here earlier. Now it's going to be LCA as they will battle Holy Cross. We've got about 5 minutes before the starting lineups are going to be announced by the public address announcer here at the Frankfort Convention Center. We made the trek over here a couple hours ago. William, I can't believe how fast we got here. I don't think you drove that fast, really, in your pick-em-up truck.
Yeah, we
got here fast.
We got here fairly quick, From our point of where we left at, there in Lexington to get over here, it was really quick. I'm surprised not a lot of traffic out.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't mention he's probably watching tonight, Darren Douglas. Our prayers and thoughts and condolences go out to the family of Darren Douglas as he lost his father, Frank Douglas, a few days ago. And you and I will be attending that funeral tomorrow night, William. And I tell you, it's just a tough loss for Darren and Kyle and Ryan, his other brothers there. Our prayers go out to the family there in this tough time.
Absolutely. And I would imagine Darren, being the basketball fan he is, just trying to ease his mind a little bit. He's probably tuning into this one tonight, and just want to tell you, Darren, that Gary and I both, we love you, man, and thinking about you.
He's a big part of what we do here at PrepSpin. He does the 11th region tournament with us every year. Wouldn't be the same without D Squared over there at Eastern, would it?
Double D, you're right. Everybody loves Double D, especially at playoff time.
And we've got about 4 minutes and so for some change here to go before the start, and we apologize for the length, but we had to pick it up when LCA was scheduled to tip at 9:30. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit later than that now with the Walton Verona win going a little bit longer, but I see Ted Hall down there on the LCA bench. What a great advantage that is for Nate Valentine to have a guy with his coaching experience and background as an assistant there. Ted Hall used to be the head coach at Sayre High School.
Yeah, he's pretty good, He's one of those guys that knows the game and knows what he's doing.
We'll step out. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip here. Says it is LCA and Louisville Holy Cross. It's the All-A Classic here in Frankfort with William Warfield, Gary Ball. We'll be back after this time out on the White Greer Maggard Game of the Week.
Hey, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you to the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Welcome back to the Frankfort Civic Center, the site of the All-A Classic here in 2017. And Gary Ball's going to have your play-by-play tonight. Gary, big game here tonight for LCA.
Yeah, Lexington Christian here in the All-A Classic. They got to the they've been a team that's done well in this All-A Classic, and last year they lost to Newport Central Catholic. What a game that was against the Breads, who went on to win the All-A Classic last year. This year they will open up in the All-A Classic with Louisville Holy Cross. The Holy Cross team coached by Kent Fauci, and Nate Valentine is your head coach for Lexington Christian Academy. They come in 16-4, and Holy Cross against a very strong Louisville schedule. They come in with a 10-8 record, but that's a little deceiving because of the teams they play in that 6th region, much like LCA with all the teams they play in the 11th region. So we're just about set for the starting lineups here tonight. And Lexington Christian Academy in the blue and Holy Cross in the white. So Lexington Christian Academy will be announced first here to this crowd here at the Frankfort Convention Center. Gary Ball with William Warfield. Lexington Christian 16-4, Holy Cross 10-8. There's also a Holy Cross in Covington, Kentucky. This is the Louisville Holy Cross basketball team, not the Holy Cross Indians up there in the 9th region in Covington. So different Holy Cross that LCA will face tonight. And now the public address announcer is going to give us the starting lineups, and the first guy announced will be Carter Hendrickson. Carter is a 6'6 junior, averaging 15 points and nearly 8 rebounds a game. And boy, I really like his game, William Warfield.
I do too. You know, Carter's one of those guys, he's not afraid to clean up a rebound underneath the glass and work hard for it. And, you know, he can also shoot the three too. That's something that a lot of big men can't do, but he does.
And starting for the Holy Cross basketball team, they've got a young man wearing 0 tonight, and there's no 0 on the roster. There is a couple guys wearing Jaron McDonald is starting, so McDonald is getting the start, sophomore. And you got Ethan Short. Let's give you the rest of the starters for LCA. We gave you Carter Hendrickson, and it will be Austin Hall, 6'6 junior. And also starting is Driscoll for Holy Cross, Chandler Stewart, Nathan Harper, Kyle Rode. Those are your starters. And as we said, we got a couple of guys wearing different jersey numbers tonight. There's some jersey numbers not showing up on this roster, William.
Well, I tell you what, you're talking about the size factor in this ball game. I mean, you know, we got a total of 5, maybe 6 guys out there that's over 6'4" right now, maybe 6'5".
Yeah, Cooper Scott, Chase Phillip, also Ethan Driscoll, Ethan Short, and also Jaron McDonald getting the start tonight. So jumping up will be Big Driscoll, and he will go up against Austin Hall for the Eagles. And we're just about set for basketball here at the Frankfort Convention Center. Late start tonight. Thanks for being with us here on PrepSpin. Driscoll wins a tap, and it's in backcourt to Short. And Short's going to hand it to Scott now. He'll work it across. And on defensively on him is going to be Chandler Stewart. They kick it in the corner there to Phillips. Here's a three-pointer, and it's off the mark and rebounded by LCA. Coming down with it was Nathan Harper.
Nathan Harper, a nice transfer from East Jessamine.
Kyle Rode, the runner, good. Well, that was a nice runner there by Kyle Rode. 2-0. LCA, their early lead.
Eagles have got experience on this floor several years in a row. They've made it here to the Frankfort Civic Center.
Holy Cross trying to set some offense up, and they lob it down to Driscoll, the big guy. Driscoll double team. There's going to be a reaching foul called against LCA.
Yeah, you're going to see the matchup Driscoll and Hall down low, and Hall's not going to give them much to work with because Hall is a very, very strong kid down low, and Driscoll's going to have to use a lot of his power just to try to get past Hall at all.
So that's Scott and Phillips wearing those new jerseys tonight. Get it in the corner. Phillips bounces back to McDonald. He tries to dump it down low to Driscoll and threw it away. Turnover by Holy Cross. LCA will have it. The only basket has been Kyle Rhodes' floater off the right side as he knocked it down from about 10 feet. It's 2-0 here. LCA on top. They have lead in leather. Hall. Jumper off the front of the iron by Stewart and pulled down by McDonald of Holy Cross. He's looking for Scott. McDonald, but can't get it to anybody with Kyle Rode. It's 6-5 on him. McDonald loops it in the corner. There's a long three, and it's knocked down there.
Yeah, Holy Cross, they can hit the three. And
that was Phillips.
Something LCA is going to have to pay attention to tonight.
So Phillips knocked down that deep three, and it's 3-2. Ball's going to be thrown away by LCA. That three-pointer by Phillips deep out in the corner kind of rattled LCA a little bit as Holy Cross has their first lead of 3-2. Yep. 6:34 to go. We better keep up with that score in time because we're not able to tap into the scoreboard here, correct?
Well, we would be able to, but the version of the score bot that we use was stolen in our gear.
Scott gives to McDonald. Phillips has that big three. He's out of that same side over there right now trying to get open, but good deep by Harper over there. McDonald spin move, and it's stolen away coming out there, and with the bust out, with it left side, that's going to be Stewart, and he reverses it up at him. Nice reverse there by Chandler Stewart.
He's done that quite a few times this season where he'll go up. You think he's going to go up with just a plain layup, and he reverses it on the other end.
Phillips trying to get open. He hit the three. He's going to be bumped there, and the foul's going to go up against the Eagles, and it's going to be called on Harper. Harper transferred in from East Jessamine, I believe. Is that where it was?
Yeah, he came in from East Jessamine High School.
Yep. 5:53 here in the first quarter, 4-3. Holy Cross out of Louisville on top of Lexington Christian Academy here at the All-A Classic. Frankfort's Convention Center. That's Big Driscoll. Baseline, he dumps it back over to Short. Now they go back over. Phillips tries to bank it in. Won't go off the mark. Tapped up. Good rebound by Carter Hendrickson.
Good block out by Hendrickson.
Sure was. Doesn't hurt that he's 6'6" either, does it?
No, not at all.
There's Rode at 6'5". Gives it to Carter, top of the circle. Carter right side looking for some good pass to Rode. Rode powers it, backs over. He dumps it back over to Hall. Whistle foul call before Hall gets the pass.
Yeah,
foul against Holy Cross.
Rode had a little bit of contact right in his back as he's trying to make a move there. Could be on Phillips, it sounds like.
Yeah, Phillips is wearing number 10 tonight. Scott's wearing 0. They normally wear 12 and 20. As Carter Hendrickson puts that one up and in. And it's now 6-3. LCA has that lead after that three-pointer by Phillips out of the left side for Holy Cross. Put them up early 3-2. LCA has settled down here now. In trouble, Scott. Goes to Short. Top of the circle. Short. Hands it back over to Cooper Scott. Go down to Driscoll. Double team. McDonald fakes. He's open from three. In and out. And rebounded there by Harper. But when that left McDonald's right arm looked like it was in, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did.
Here comes Kyle Rode up 6-3, 4:47 in the first period. LCA and Louisville Holy Cross. Down low, they try to go, stolen away by Driscoll. Driscoll to McDonald. McDonald 3-on-3 down the middle. McDonald catches it, throws it up and in. How'd he do that? That's what you call stick-to-itiveness, man. He got the ball knocked up in the air, and he said, hey, I'm still going to throw it up toward the basket. Good things happen, and he hit the board and it banked it in, 6-5. Kyle Rode looking over at Nate Valentine. Rode does a great job running the point at times, too, for LCA.
He does, and especially for a big man.
Leads the team in assists with over 6. Down to Hendrickson, backing in on short. Fadeaway, got it!
Oh, that was beautiful.
What a nice fadeaway by Carter Hendrickson.
Yeah, that was a very, very solid shot right there.
Man, he schooled short that time, didn't he?
He did.
Schooled his guy moved back to the end of the class. He's in the back row now. 8-5, William. And some contact over there. Scott wanting a foul. They go down low. There's some more contact, knocked out of bounds as Phillips kind of bobbled the ball. We're going to have some substitutions in. It'll be Pierce Dalton for LCA and also Will Hacker. It'll be Deshaun Ellis coming in for Holy Cross.
Yeah, it looked like Harper came out and Stewart both for LCA.
8-5, Eagles on top. And that's Deshaun Ellis. Scott trying to get open. They need to get, Scott averages 12 points. He's a leading scorer, and he's got the ball now. Baseline cut off, and he tries to throw it off the leg there of Hall, but it goes right into the hands there of Dalton.
Yeah, Pierce Dalton, he's getting some valuable minutes this year for LCA.
Down low, off glass, rolls out, rebounded by the big 6'9" kid for Holy Cross, and he is Ethan Driscoll.
I saw Austin Hall. He's talking about Austin Hall, but I was able to see him throw down a nice slam dunk over at West Jessamine, so I know he's got some ups. So.
A little bit too much contact there by Will Hacker on the drive by Ellis. A foul is called. Our score is 8-5. Eagles on top by 3. 3:12 to go in the first period of the All-Lake Classic. And earlier tonight, impressive win by Paris. I thought Paris looked good, William Moorfield. An impressive win by Walton Verona over Danville.
Yeah.
So those teams advance. If
Walton Verona is going to be tough. I mean, whoever wins this ball game better bring a big fan base tomorrow night because they got a 6-man, and that's their student crew.
That three-pointer won't go. Driscoll taps and pulling it down. A nice job by Will Hacker, one of the smallest guys on the floor, battling the 6'9" kid.
Yeah.
Hacker said, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Down low, almost a travel. They throw it away, though. Throw it right in the hands of Scott. Here comes Deshaun Ellis. Scott thought about the deep three, but he traveled. He shoveled his feet. Short coming in. Going out will be Driscoll. 2:44 here in the first quarter. Lexington Christian Academy. Hendrickson checks out of the game, and Nathan Harper back in for Nate Valentine.
I want to send a shout out to Jeremy Till watching at home. A little under the weather tonight. He's always at the Eagles games. I got to know him pretty good over the last couple of years. And Jeremy Till.
Kyle
Rode. Get better, buddy.
And the rinse cycle, spin cycle, good. Kyle Rode with 4 points. Remember, he started the game with a jumper on the right side, and LCA's doubled up here. Long pass stolen by Kyle Rode. Rode leads it out now to Dalton, and Dalton has it blocked and rejected there.
Yeah, that was, let's watch that again. Watch this block as you saw Kyle Rode come up with a steal, got it ahead, and here's the block. That was nothing but ball, a nice block. And Josh Moore over there catching it.
Yeah, Holy Cross needs to update their numbers on their roster. That kid's number is not even on 15. Shot won't go out of the corner there by Harper. Ellis has it. Goes in the corner. McDonald stepped out of bounds and launched a three, but he was out of bounds before he got the shot off anyway. 2:05 to go. Hall back in for LCA. Let's see who goes out of that Valentine lineup. Revolving door going on right now for both ball clubs. Hacker goes out. Holy Cross has played about 8 or 9 guys, and so has LCA. Rode bounces over to Harper. Back he comes to Pierce Dalton. Minute 52. Bounce pass to Harper. Rode cut off. Good pass in off glass. Good there by Dalton. What an assist by Kyle Rode.
No look behind the back. Nice look.
12-5. LCA trying to settle down here a little bit after Holy Cross had a quick lead. There's Rode. Pass goes over. They're trying to go down low. Shot up there for short won't go, and a whistle and jump. It's going to be a jump ball call. Possession will go to LCA. Eagles in the blue tonight. Holy Cross in the white with the maroon out of Louisville. Louisville Holy Cross. As I mentioned, William Warfield, there's 2 Holy Crosses. There's also Covington Holy Cross. I used to play them quite a bit when I played up in Boone County. I always had a good team.
Yeah.
They were always really good, Covington Holy Cross. Knocked us out of the 9th region one year in double overtime.
They've got a solid school history.
Shot off glass, good by Harper. Nice drive there by Harper.
Did you notice LCA didn't let that ball hit the floor at all?
I'll tell you, that's amazing. Ball did not hit the floor. Ellis kicks it deep in the corner. Holy Cross scoop, won't go, foul called. And foul called on Hall.
Second team's third.
We're trying to find out who 15 is, but I couldn't hear the announcer when he said his name. There is no 15 on the roster, William. So he's obviously wearing a different jersey number tonight. They've got several kids. They must have forgot their jerseys in Louisville, forgot their jerseys at school or something.
You know, that happens a lot when you're playing a top 10 team for some reason.
Yeah, I'd forget my jersey too if I was playing LCA. 14-6, Eagles on top. Got them both. I want to say that's one of the Beardens because they play quite a bit off the bench, Max and Sam. And that may be Max Bearden wearing 15 tonight. But Holy Cross fans, I apologize. Your roster's got wrong numbers all over the place. In the middle of the road, spinning, turning, and good. What a nice move by Rode.
He's a playmaker.
He is. He's a talent. He's D1 all the way, isn't he?
Yeah, he's actually went on some unofficial visits to some of the big schools, Notre Dame, Tennessee, to name a couple.
Because he's a great student as well.
Yep.
16-7, Kyle Rode, and he's a good ball handler, as you can see there. Rode looking deep in the corner. Harper back to Carter Hendrickson for 3, off the mark, and rebounded by Holy Cross. That was McDonald who pulled it down. McDonald trying to go to short. Now back to Ellis.
Let me give a shout out to our one of the new sponsors on the network, Atkinson, Sims, and Commode PLLC, Gary.
Yep. Thanks to all the sponsors here on PrepSpin. 10 seconds, 16-7. LCA lead in leather. In the middle they go. Carter Hendrickson turns around. Bullseye.
He's on tonight.
6 for Hendrickson. That's going to do it. LCA will take a big lead, 18-7, into the second quarter, behind 6 points from Carter Hendrickson and 6 points from Cal Rode and 3 assists. They've combined for 12 of the 18 points for the Eagles, who are 16-4 and leading Holy Cross 18-7. We'll return on the White Greer Maggard Orthodontics Game of the Week.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 496 Kentucky schools.
Over 282,000 students benefit from Whitaker Bank's Kentucky education initiatives.
Whitaker Bank has contributed almost $441,000 to education programs for the advancement of Kentucky's youth.
We share your passion, Kentucky.
Love the bank that loves you back.
Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. By the
Yep. 15 is Cooper Scott.
Back here live, Frankfort Civic Center, trying to get the jerseys right on Holy Cross.
Yeah, Cooper Scott, who normally is number 12, is wearing 15 for some reason. So I think we finally got all these numbers straightened out here.
This gentleman, he said that the kid's name was Dusty Rhodes. I was like, not the wrestling Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, Lordy. Kyle Rode has it. He had 6 points in the first quarter. Down low it goes. Turning and scoring there is Austin Hall. First basket for Hall. And it's 20-7. LCA starting to pull away here. And if you're an LCA fan, if they win this game, they'll be back in action tomorrow night at 9:30 against Walton Verona right here in Frankfort. Pass in the middle. And that shot is blocked. Trying to dump it back down low. Carter Hendrickson on that shot there by Scott. There's Kyle Rode, and it won't go. Whistle foul called as Kyle runs over top of the Holy Cross player.
It's going to be a blocking foul call.
That was Shane Barkley. Barkley, a senior.
Nobody works as hard as Kyle Rode. I see that kid every single time I'm over at LCA. He's always shooting buckets over there in the gym, and he even attends, check this out, he even attends every middle school
I know Parker Panel and Rick Panel were telling me that. He goes to all the middle school games. I've seen him sitting on their bench at times.
Yeah,
Does he want to be a coach or something? Coach in waiting?
I think he's just a great ambassador of the school.
Yeah, he really is. 21-7, LCA pulling away. 14-point lead over Holy Cross. At Louisville in the All-A Classic. Holy Cross won the 6th region. LCA won the 11th region. William, you covered that regional final between LCA and Sayre.
I did. That was a good game.
Kyle Rhodes free throws off the mark. Rhodes normally a 77% free throw shooter. Holy Cross.
You come in here. This is another college court that you're playing on, so it's a little bit longer than your normal high school court.
Unless you're Lexington Catholic.
Yep, unless you're Lexington Catholic.
Jumper by the 12-point score, and it won't go there for.
Ooh, that was a nice block off that slam dunk
Scott.
attempt.
Here comes Kyle Rode. Down low, and that goes off the knee of Hall. That will go to Holy Cross with 6:40 to go in the first half. Rode out, and will be Pierce Dalton, the sophomore, for LCA. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. 6:40 to go in the first. It's all LCA all the time. They lead Holy Cross 21-7 here in the All-A Classic on the White Greer Maggard Orthodontist. Game of the week. We'll be back.
Back here, Frankfort Civic Center, William Warfield alongside your play-by-play guy, Mr. Gary Ball.
Thank you, William. And we're set for 6:36 in the first half, and Holy Cross has the basketball in the white against LCA in the blue. Eagles on top, 21-7, dominating right now with 6:25 to go in the first half. Shot out of the corner won't go there for Holy Cross and Phillips. And there's going to be a foul called as Big Driscoll working down low at 6'9". I mean, you can really see how big Driscoll is, number 30 there, when you stand him up against Hendrickson, who's 6'6". You know, he's a good 2-3 inches taller than Carter, who's a good-sized young man. Scott set to put it in play.
He's a big fella, isn't he?
He sure is. Scott looking. Deep in the corner. Here's a shot, baseline, three-pointer knockdown. Phillips, Chase Phillips. I believe that's his second three, is it not, William Warfield?
That is
out of that same
three.
spot.
Yep.
21-10. Phillips likes that left corner. Hendrickson looking for the Eagles. Stewart, there's a deep three. Won't go there for Harper.
That's good hustle by Dalton trying to get to that basketball there. Everybody on LCA is hustling right now. You got to like that if you're Coach Valentine.
Yeah, LCA is coming in as the prohibitive favorite in this All-A Classic.
Yeah.
They are the 7th-ranked team in the state by most of the polls, and they are the favorite to win this All-A state championship. Ball's going to be picked off. Chandler Stewart, long baseball pass. Tried to dump it back out, but it's stolen out there by Cooper Scott. Scott to the basket, hangs, and they wave it off. He threw it up and in, but they wave it off for some reason. I thought that might count. Official waved it off, and the Holy Cross fans do not like that. They're saying, look, we're down 21-10. We need all the breaks we can get. What'd you think about that one, William?
You know, if you're an LCA fan, it's obviously a good call, but
obviously. I thought the basket should have counted.
Yeah, I would say that, just because he was still in the air, you know, and the foul was called.
21-10. Eagles by 11. Their biggest lead has been 14, and there's a 15-foot jumper connected. That was Cade. That was Crawley. He's wearing 0 tonight, and something has definitely happened to the Holy Cross jerseys. A lot of them got lost or something because half the team's not wearing their normal number. And, of course, here's a three-pointer knocked down by Stewart. Boy, the lefty's got a smooth stroke. That's why he shoots 56% from three, William.
Yeah, he's been a blessing for the Eagles this year.
He's one of the best three-point shooters in the state with that percentage anyway.
Yeah.
There goes Scott, and that one tapped up and in by Driscoll. Big Ethan Driscoll with a big follow, 24-14. LCA by 10, 4:27 here to go in the first half. Stewart kicks it over to Cal Road, right side free throw line extended. Deep in the corner, he goes to Harper, launches, good.
Nathan Harper.
27-14 on the Harper three. A couple nice lefties on this team, aren't there? Harper and the young man Stewart, both can stroke it. Tie ball there as you see the scrum at midcourt. It's going to go to LCA 27-14. They lead it. William Warfield, 4 minutes to go before halftime.
I've known Nathan Harper for quite a while. I remember his days over there at East Jessamine, and he was in the 8th grade and playing for Coach O'Brien's varsity team.
Yeah. Didn't you and I do that East-West game last year, I think it was?
Maybe a year before.
A couple years ago. Yeah, he played in that game.
Yep.
With the ball is Chandler Stewart. He has 5 points. He knocked down a three. LCA's knocked down a couple of them. Harper has the other one. Kyle Rowe, turnaround, fade away. It hits nothing, but he is fouled there, and the foul's going to be on Cooper Scott of Louisville Holy Cross. The question was Kyle in shooting before the foul? They say nope, not shooting before the foul, so it'll be inbound underneath the LCA basket off to our left up here. We're way up here top, and here's Harper, and that's off the mark. Tapped around, Driscoll's got it. Driscoll leads it out to Bearden. Bearden almost threw it away, but good job by Crawley. There comes Carter Hendrickson. Hendrickson's got road, bounces to Kyle, off glass, good. Boy, that was nice transition basketball there between Carter Hendrickson and Kyle Rowe, 29-14, LCA.
It's like what we were talking about in the pregame is those two got solid chemistry together out there.
Looking for each other, don't they? 3:14 here, and that ball's knocked out of bounds. Great defense by the Eagles. Off Holy Cross, it'll go to LCA. Thanks for watching tonight. Gary Ball with William Warfield here on PrepSpin. William's the king of stream. He's the founder of PrepSpin. And, of course, Mike Meehan and I and several other folks, Bill Ransdale, just glad to be part of this 1080p high-definition broadcast. Well, you make it look so good.
I appreciate that. Can't forget Double D Darren Douglas.
Oh, yes, double Darren Douglas for sure. Rhodes knocked away by Driscoll, the big 6'9" kid, and it goes right to the hands of Bearden. Bearden lobs it to Driscoll, and he lays it up and in. What a great play there by Holy Cross between Bearden and Driscoll. 29-16, LCA by 13. 2:49 to go in the first half here at the Frankfort Convention Center. Winner here will take on Walt Verona tomorrow night at 9:30, which probably be more like tonight, closer to 10. There's the three in and out by Hendrickson, and Ellis comes in and he's shoved from behind.
Yeah, they're going to call Kyle Road over the back.
Ellis, the 5'8" sophomore. 2:35. We're going to have in for LCA will be Will Hacker. He's at the scorer's table anyway.
Holy Cross is going to be in the bonus.
Yeah, bonus here. I think that's going to be Deshaun Ellis. He's the smallest man on the floor at 5'7". Sophomore. He's probably good from the looks of him. He's probably good in chemistry class. Got the studious look working, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Smart kid. 2:35 here in the first half, 29-16. And Ellis misses the free throw, rebounded by Carter Hendrickson. Hands it over to Chandler Stewart. 2.5 to play, first half. Eagles 29, Holy Cross 16. Long shot rolls out of there, went halfway down for LCA, battling for it. Down on the floor there is Short.
Jump ball.
Tell you what, LCA really getting after it, but that possession arrow is going to favor Holy Cross. The enrollment for Holy Cross, if you're curious at home, 241 students at Holy Cross.
LCA's got what?
Is it 400 or
400 or so?
Banked in there, nicely done on the glass. He went Bill Walton on us. That was short, his first basket. Well, Bill Walton was a master at using that backboard, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Former UCLA All-American and NBA player.
Like that hook shot, didn't he?
And Bill Walton's son is now the head coach of the Lakers. Lob pass. Ellis to the basket, lays it up and in. Deshaun Ellis quickly to the basket. And the little fella cuts it to 29-20. Nate Valentine says, let's slow this thing down a little bit here. Let's slow this Holy Cross team down. It's 29-20 after they were down by 14 points. They've got it to single digits with 1:33, William, in the first half here from Frankfurt's Convention Center here, the All-A Classic.
Take you inside the Lexington Christian Academy huddle here. Gary, I know we got some sponsors here on the network we want to give mention to. And
yeah, we want to thank, of course, UK Sports Medicine, Orthopedics, Rye Bowler, UK Sports Medicine. I think we've been running some of their spots, haven't we?
Sir.
And they are great folks over there at UK Sports Medicine. Also Whitaker Bank, the fine folks at Whitaker Bank. And as I mentioned, the high school sports Scholastic Ball Report. It will be Saturday, ACC basketball Sunday, William. So we're on Saturday at 12:30. What a lineup this week on the Scholastic Ball Report. We got the two new coaches. We got Douglas's Brian Landis on the show. Clark County's new head football coach, Oliver Lucas. Montgomery County Divers, scholar athletes from the 18-time state champion Dunbar cheerleading squad. And a little P. That's right, Little P, Parker Panel, going one-on-one with the cheerleaders there from Dunbar. How about that? What did you see that segment? Saturday at 12:30 on the Scholastic Ball Report.
I saw the picture where they put them up into the
yeah, up into the rafters.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a pyramid, and he finally hit the dismount.
Hope he didn't hit himself on one of the studio lights.
No, he did not, but he finally got the dismount. He worked on it a few times, and he nailed it. That's coming up Saturday at 12:30 on the CW, the Scholastic Ball Report. Minute 27 here, 29-20, as Holy Cross is battling back in this thing. Rode knows that, fires it up, knocks it down. Rode has 10 points to lead everybody. Kyle Rode, the All-State candidate. What a basketball player that young man is. He's got the complete package.
Yeah, I want to thank the Rode family, too, for all their generous support. After some of our equipment was stolen there, Gary, they were able to help us out a little bit. Through our GoFundMe that we had set up.
Yeah, and that's still open, right, the GoFundMe?
Still open. We definitely could use those donations.
Where do they go to if they want to donate?
If you go to GoFundMe, just in the search, just search PrepSpin, PrepSpin, and
we know these are, pretty tough times for some folks, so just give what you can, right, William?
Yeah, that's right, and we keep on going, Gary, though. We continue to bring people the coverage here, but we certainly need those
Road
donations.
back. Ellis hangs, misses the layup, tapped around, and coming Ellis battling for it. And Ellis diving on the floor, throws it to his big fella, and they give it back over the right side to McDonald. He's open from three, lets it rip. Off the mark, no. But what great hustle there by Ellis diving on the floor, the little 5'7" guard for Holy Cross. I love the effort.
Yeah, that was a lot of hustle right there.
He dove in between two LCA players to come up with that ball. My high school coach told me that defenses play with two things, William Moorfield, your feet and your heart.
What?
Yep. That was a lot of heart there by the young fella, Deshaun Ellis. 31-20, down to 4 seconds. In the corner they go now. Hall lines it up, no good. Tapped up Road, it rolls off. He was grabbed and knocked to the floor, but no call there as we head to halftime.
We get that again here and show everybody.
Show that he was definitely knocked to the floor.
Road getting ready to rebound. And
guy grabbed him by the shoulder.
He's dry.
Threw him down. So should have been a foul, but no call. 31, no harm, no foul, as they say. 31-20. LCA led by as many as 15. They lead by 11 right now here at halftime on PrepSpin, the Greer Maggard Orthodontics Game of the Week. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Thanks to all you folks out there watching. I hope you're enjoying the broadcast right now at halftime. The Eagles of Lexington Christian Academy here in the All-A Classic at Frankfort. They lead Louisville Holy Cross 31-20. We'll return here to the All-A Classic at the Frankfort Convention Center after this timeout.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 956 Kentucky charities and community events.
Employees of Whitaker Bank volunteered 14,860 hours to better our Kentucky communities.
93 nonprofits that promote diversity and inclusion in Kentucky are supported by Whitaker Bank.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
Welcome back here to the Frankfort Civic Center where LCA leads Holy Cross out of Louisville 31-20. Folks, we had a nice first half there for the Eagles, and Holy Cross had some really nice buckets as well. Let's take a look as Gary Ball called it there in the first half of play. That was the first half highlights there. Gary Ball on the play call along with myself, and we're going to step out for a moment. We'll be back with the second half. We got about 5 minutes before that happens. We'll be back here live from Frankfort. You're not going to miss anything. We got you live here on PrepSpin.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Over 30,000 Kentuckians are saving time and money by doing their banking online with Whitaker Electronic Banking.
341,000 transactions were made on the go last year using the Whitaker Bank mobile app.
Over 340,000 text alerts were sent last year with Whitaker Bank text banking.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you to the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 496 Kentucky schools.
Over 282,000 students benefit from Whitaker Bank's Kentucky education initiatives.
Whitaker Bank has contributed almost $441,000 to education programs for the advancement of Kentucky's youth.
We share your passion, Kentucky.
Love the bank that loves you back.
Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 956 Kentucky charities and community events.
Employees of Whitaker Bank volunteered 14,860 hours to better our Kentucky communities.
93 nonprofits that promote diversity and inclusion in Kentucky are supported by Whitaker Bank.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
Welcome back to the Frankfort Civic Center. William Warfield alongside Gary Ball, who's got your play-by-play tonight. LCA leading here at halftime, 31-20 over Louisville Holy Cross. Gary Ball, we're about ready to start the second half. You've got the play call.
Kyle Road with 11 points and 3 assists to lead the scoring for LCA. 6 points for Hendrickson, 4 rebounds in that first half. And for Holy Cross, Phillips led them with 6 points. Driscoll had 4 points, 4 rebounds to lead them. Sam Bearden had 3 assists to lead them. Kyle Road also had 3 assists for LCA. The Eagles will start with a basketball and a 31-20 lead here in the second half from the Frankfort Convention Center here in Frankfort, Kentucky, the All-A Classic. Hall goes down low. Kyle Road posting up, looking for 13. Won't go off the mark. Pulled down by Short.
I like Kyle Rode, starting off the second half, working it inside. I think that's what he needs to do, is just do a lot more of those post-up moves. Carter Hendrickson has some good luck with turnarounds like that.
McDonald with the ball. Hands it off to Crawley. Crawley now spinning out top. Lines up a deep three. Back of the rim, no. And tapped around and trying to chase it down. They do. Lead it out now to Harper. Harper, wide open layup, lays it up and in after he lost McDonald.
Little dipsy-do spin there and was able to lose his defender.
Driscoll, big 6'9" kid for Holy Cross, has the ball. They want to get it to a guard, and they do. McDonald, 33-20 now. Kicks it deep in the corner. Crawley's three, rattles it in. Cade Crawley, that's his first three, has 5 points. 33-23, Eagles by 10, 6:52 in the third. Here's a jumper by Stewart, front of the rim, no, and stuck back up and in, and knocked down there by Harper. Harper now all of a sudden with 9 points.
I like this Harper kid, a hard-working kid out there that is going to give you everything he's got each and every game.
Crawley. Ball knocked away, and it's going to be out. Let's see. Looks like they're going to give it to LCA. Thinks they should have the ball.
Harper, the only kid I know that started the season without any action with a black eye.
What happened?
I don't know. I was doing his team preview.
Maybe an elbow maybe an elbow in practice.
Maybe. Somebody got him.
So McDonald's got it to the basket, scoop, and he scored. Good shot there by Jaron McDonald. That's two buckets for him now.
He got the scoop and the ice cream that
yes,
time.
Yes, he did. He got the Graders, 35-25. You like Graders ice cream? What's your favorite?
Probably Rocky Road or something like that.
Yeah, I like the butter pecan. I'm a butter pecan guy. I'm just a kind of pecan kind of guy. Three-pointer knocked down by LCA, knocked down by Chandler Stewart. 38-25.
My grandmother used to work over at Wheeler's Pharmacy, and, of course, they had a Graders across the street there for many, many years.
Sure did. McDonald to the basket, and that one's blocked. Carter Hendricks just said, no, that's not going to work this time.
This is my house.
Yep.
You're welcome, but you can't do that.
You could come in, but you can't take it to the basket. 38-25, 5:47. Phillips loops it way out to Driscoll. Goes deep in the corner now. Back to Phillips. Phillips launches a long three. Got it! That's the third three by that young man, Chase Phillips. He's got 3 threes, and it's 38-28. This Holy Cross team trying to hang around within 10 points, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. I mean, and if they're going to hit those threes, there's really not much you can do about them when they're shooting them that far out.
Carter Hendrickson, what a great spin move by Carter on the baseline to knock it down, 40-28. Lead back to a dozen for the Eagles, 5:13 in the third period here at the Frankfurt Convention Center All-A Classic.
Carter's going to be one of those guys that's going to start seeing some offers roll in.
I agree. He definitely has a nice touch around that basket, 8 points tonight. McDonald and LCA playing a tight zone defense, it looks like right now, 2-3 variety. That shot rolls off. Driscoll with the foul, and he's going to be fouled. Driscoll, big 6'9" kid going strong to the basket. He'll go to the line. I tell you what, we haven't seen a lot of free throws tonight. These will be the first free throws on my sheet that Holy Cross has shot tonight. Maybe they shot one in the first half. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't recall.
Yeah, you got
at all.
Yeah, I can't recall any free throws, and that's too strong. That was a brick.
If they did, it was 1 or 2. I mean, it wasn't very many.
The big fella, 6'9" Driscoll.
I think at the very end, weren't they in the bonus?
Yes, that's right. I think Ellis shot one.
Yeah.
I think the little guy shot a free throw.
That's pretty much was it.
40-29 as Driscoll looked ugly on the first one and nailed the second free throw.
Looked ugly on the first one, pretty on the second.
That's right. Down low, Hendrickson turns, post, and rolls out, rebounded by the smallest guy on the field on the court. It's 5'8" Crawley.
His teammate wasn't ready for that, took it right off the head.
Short turns, lines up to three, rattles it in. Ethan Short. First three-pointer for Short. He's not short, though. He's 6'4". 40-32, cuts it to 8. Closest Holy Cross has been in a while, William Warfield.
Yeah, they got to have a lot of
Kyle Rhodes strong to the basket, and we are going to have a foul before the shot by KR.
Rhodes tried to sell, counting the shot, but it was on the floor.
Yeah, it was on the floor before he shot.
Momentum's on Holy Cross's side right now. I mean, they're feeling good.
Sam Bearden in. Going out will be Phillips, who's nailed those 3 threes with 9 points as Coach Fauci gives him a good hand over there. In the corner, fake with the ball. Hendrickson, back it goes now, and that shot for Stewart. No, tapped out. Hall's going to knock that one out of bounds, and it'll go to Holy Cross. They've cut this lead to 8. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, and they have the basketball to do the Holy Cross team out of Louisville. They are the Cougars is their mascot. 40-32. And there's a bad pass. Hendrickson taps it around. Coming out there with it is Stewart. Stewart, back it goes Carter. Throws it up and in. Wow. Circus shot.
He was thinking about dunking.
You know, Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey has decided to cancel the circus show. And there's Carter Hendrickson says he'll help him out. And Driscoll,
nice
stuffed from behind by Hall. 6'6" Hall against 6'9" Driscoll. And, boy, here's a shot knocked by Rhodes. Won't go off the mark. They're going to say last touch by LCA. Eagles 42, Cougars Holy Cross 32. 3:24 to go. Quickly up off the bench for Holy Cross will be Shane Barkley.
He's going to pull up that block there by Austin Hall again.
Man, that was
taking a look at it.
Nasty.
There it is.
Ripped it up. Just came from behind him and ripped it away there.
Just took it away.
Ellis back in there. 5'7". Played well in the first half for Holy Cross. In the middle, Bearden. Bearden stops and pops. That won't go. Rebounded by Carter Hendrickson. He's got 7 now. Road lost the ball. Holy Cross player hits the floor. Tells the ref where's the foul. There's Stewart. Kicks it deep in the corner, and there's a 3 off the back of the rim. Won't go for Dalton. Here comes Ellis on a bust out. Ellis hangs, scoops, missed it, tapped up and in, though, on the good follow there by Barkley. I think LCA is going to get a timeout here, as right now Holy Cross is just out hustling LCA just a little bit, and LCA leads 42-34. 2:51 to go here. Greer, Maggard, Orthodontist here, thanks to Whitaker Bank, UK Sports Medicine, Rob Ullery and all the staff over there at UK Sports Medicine. We'll return here to the All-A Classic. LCA 42. Louisville Holy Cross 34.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Over 30,000 Kentuckians are saving time and money by doing their banking online with Whitaker Electronic Banking.
341,000 transactions were made on the go last year using the Whitaker Bank mobile app.
Over 340,000 text alerts were sent last year with Whitaker Bank Text Banking.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Right now for the Indians, Carter Hendrickson has 10 points, 8 rebounds. Harper has 9 points.
For the Eagles.
What'd I say? Sorry, Eagles.
There ain't no Indians in this. You're thinking about Louisville,
right.
Holy Cross up north.
That's right, Holy Cross. Excuse me, LCA. LCA Eagles. It's late, folks. Matter of fact, it's almost 11 o'clock. It's past my bedtime, Mr. Warfield.
I was supposed to be in bed a couple hours ago,
I know it.
Past my curfew.
Pierce Dalton. Hendrickson back to Dalton. Dalton over to Cal Road. Road in on the dribble. Back now to Dalton. Dalton to the basket. Open lane. Blew the layup. Missed it. But Carter Hendrickson's going to track it down. Goes down low now.
I think Dalton was just surprised that he was that open. A nice move to the basket.
Road gives to Hall. Hall at the top of the circle to Short and throws it away. And somebody might have turned their ankle there.
Yeah, Chandler Stewart. Twisted his ankle.
Might have went down on somebody's foot. And that happens a lot. That happened to De'Aaron Fox, didn't it? In the game before Tennessee, he turned his ankle and didn't have his better game against Tennessee the other night, did he? Kentucky fell 82-80.
That's a tough. It could be a tough loss for LCA the rest of this ball game.
I know, and they need him for this tournament.
Yep.
Left side free throw line, Bearden to the basket, scoop, and missed it. He had a good shot, and Bearden can't believe he missed it. Rebounded by Kyle Road. Minute 50 here in the third quarter. 42-34. LCA on top of Louisville Holy Cross. Gary Ball with William Warfield here on PrepSpin. Thanks for watching tonight. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast in beautiful 1080p high definition. We'll be back tomorrow night if LCA wins. We will have their game against Walton Verona. Same time, late start tomorrow night. William Ford. I'm not a big fan of these late 10 o'clock starts. Are you?
I'm not. You know, I understand that they have to be played because just to get them in, but
yep,
it is tough.
Not a fan. Down low Road, and he powers it up and in. Cal Road. 13 for Road. He leads all scorers. Minute 23.
Kyle Rhodes' family up in Minnesota, now they're sitting there saying, hey, now that's 8:30 our time.
Yeah, but it's not 8:30 here. We feel it. Bearden trying to go down low, and they can't make it happen. Dump it back now to Ellis, and that's knocked out. Fisher right there is going to give it back to Holy Cross. 44-34. Biggest lead for the Eagles of LCA has been 15 points.
The official looks like Aaron Boley's mini-me out there.
Aaron Boley playing up at Notre Dame now. Missed the layup on an easy shot there for Thornsberry, Keaton Thornsberry. Kyle Rhodes going to slow things down a little bit. Gives to Hall. Top of the free throw line. Hall steps back. 17 for the bullseye.
Got it. Saw Aaron Boley and Whitney Creech named to finalists for the.
And didn't they announce Mr. Football today, and it was not Walker Wood? That's a crime, but it was Jamel Carruthers from Bowling Green.
I'm happy for Carruthers, but I thought sure Walker Wood had that seal.
Yep. Ellis goes to the basket, goes down hard, and is fouled. He'll get 2. I'll tell you what, this kid, Deshaun Ellis, 5'8", sophomore, 5'7", really. He has got a motor, doesn't he?
He does. He's got that extra gear that not many people possess.
28 seconds here. He'll shoot 2. Ellis is southpaw. No good. You know, Holy Cross has had some good looks. You know, that wide open bucket by Bearden. Another layup wouldn't go for him. That free, you know, they've had a chance here to get this thing down to a workable margin, but it's still a 12-point lead for the Eagles of LCA.
Folks, you can follow us on Twitter at PrepSpin. Matter of fact, why don't you take pictures of how you're watching tonight? Share those with us.
That'd be cool.
So that we can retweet those
at
PrepSpin.
Follow us and also at SCH_ball report to get all the pictures and folks coming up on the TV show, William. Right. Saturday at 12:30 in CW. Scholastic Ball Report. Down to 15 seconds. Nice feature a week or so ago with Little P and Kyle Road. I don't know if you saw that one.
Yeah.
Kyle kicks it over in the corner, and that three-pointer won't go there. Battle for it. Hall throws it up, but won't go on that miss by Harper. And we head to the fourth quarter here at the All-A Classic. Lexington Christian Academy 46, Louisville Holy Cross 34. Final 8 minutes coming here on the White Greer Maggard Orthodontics. Game of the week from the Frankfort Convention Center and the All-A Classic State Tournament.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you to the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Louisville Holy Cross will start with the basketball. The final quarter with LCA leading 46-34. Gary Ball, William Warfield. Ellis kicks it deep in the corner to Scott. Stolen away by Road of LCA. Here come the Eagles in the blue, and Holy Cross is in the white with the maroon trim. Winner plays Walton Verona tomorrow night in the late game again at 9:30, quarter to 10. Probably won't start at 9:30 tonight. We started closer to 10 o'clock. Hook shot, Hall, front of the rim, no. Rebounded by Driscoll. Driscoll hands it off for Holy Cross as gives it to Crawley, to Ellis. Back to Crawley. He's going to let the three rip and in and out. Tapped out by Short. Driscoll's got it. Some contact there. Driscoll right side, and there's a three-pointer, and that's going to be off the mark there for Scott. But Ellis gets it back over to Crawley. Crawley deep in the corner. He thought about it. Thought he was going to launch it.
LCA's got to start grabbing those rebounds and making sure they come down with them instead of giving them right back to
Scott.
Cross.
Bumped by Carter Hendrickson. He didn't like the call. 7:02 to play, and Lexington Christian Academy 46, Louisville Holy Cross 34 here at the All-A Classic. Winner gets Walton Verona tomorrow night, who upset Danville tonight. I guess that would be considered an upset, William.
I think so. You know, Danville plays in that mighty 12th region.
They do. And they're a good ball club. Paris looks like a good ball club. Here's the shot. Won't go for Scott. Tapped around and coming out there with it, and we're going to have a whistle. Foul called.
What, the 10th region?
What's that?
Paris is 10th region.
Paris is in the 10th. And you know what? They got a shot in that 10th region this year. You know, Mason County, Campbell County is very good. Yeah. Campbell County is ranked high and with a great record. At one time, I think they were 18-1. I think they're about 18-2 now. I'm not sure, but they have a good record. Mm-hmm. And, of course, you got GRC. Another whistle away from the ball. And is he moving the coach back? I'm not sure what he's doing there.
Yeah, I think so.
Coach out of the box, maybe. 46-34. You don't see that call much, really, do you? Coach Fauci's just putting his arms up. What?
I've seen it a couple times, actually, this year, to be honest with you.
Kyle Road, nice spin move, and turns and fouled. Kyle Road and Driscoll did not like the call.
It'd be interesting to ask, one of the guys over the KHSA, but I'm pretty sure that they put an enforcement on it this year because I've seen a lot of them actually being called.
I know the other night in the Tennessee game, Coach Calipari got called for out of the coaching box.
It's just a broad thing, that everybody's focusing on.
Good for Kyle Road at the line. Rhodes' game's leading scorer. I've got him unofficially. My scoring's unofficial. I keep it by hand, and I show Kyle with 14.
Old school.
Old school. So we have done it for 30 years,
Old
Mr. Warf.
Old school with the new school technology, right?
That's the way I've done it for 30 years. I've been doing high school sports since 1986, so about 31 years now. That's a long time, brother.
It is a long time.
I've enjoyed every bit of it. Love working with PrepSpin because you make it look so good.
You make it sound good, my friend.
Ball knocked away, and there's Kyle Road coming out of it with it. Boy, how many 50-50 balls does Kyle Road come up with? Kind of like Hall and Hendrickson. They do the same thing.
Yep.
Like their moxie out there. 48-34, and LCA up by 14.
I want to send a shout-out to my buddy Greg Horn, too, here tonight. I know he's tuning in, and Greg, I just want to say thank you, man, for all your support, and especially that letter that you wrote me the other day that I got in the mail along with your $100 check that he donated to us. And
thank you very much, Greg.
Greg's a great friend, and hope to see you soon, buddy.
5:49 here in this ball game, 48-34. Timeout on the floor called by Holy Cross. 5:49 to play. Winner gets Walton Verona tomorrow night in the quarterfinals of the All-A Classic. Right now, LCA looks like they've got it pretty good in hand with a 14-point lead. Timeout on the floor. We'll return here on the White Greer Maggard Orthodontics Game of the Week on PrepSpin.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 496 Kentucky schools.
Over 282,000 students benefit from Whitaker Bank's Kentucky education initiatives.
Whitaker Bank has contributed almost $441,000 to education programs for the advancement of Kentucky's youth.
We share your passion, Kentucky.
Love the bank that loves you back.
Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Back.
Lexington Christian Academy with 5:49. Holy Cross called the timeout. Eagles on top 14, 48-34 here at the All-A Classic at Frankfort Convention Center. And this late game here tonight, we appreciate you staying up late with us. We realize it's approaching 11 o'clock in Central Kentucky, and LCA wins this. They'll be in action late tomorrow night, too. Set for 9:30 against Walton Verona. Yep. Still 5:39 to play, though. Does Holy Cross have a run in them here?
We got a lot of action coming up over the next couple of weeks here on PrepSpin. Just want to thank everybody for, again, all your support. We got the Robbie Davis Memorial down at Clinton County High School as well coming up.
Crawley says, wait a minute. Hold the phone up there. Knocks down the three, cuts it to 11, 48-37. Long pass and hauled it up to the basket. And excuse me, that's Blaine Harden, I believe. Yeah, Harden laid it up and in off the glass. And he's fouled. He will get the soup and the Rafferty sandwich.
You see it there on the replay.
That was a nice pass.
That was a nice pass.
Good finish by Harden.
I want to talk real quick about the Robbie Davis Memorial Classic down at Clinton County High School.
Clinton County, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We're going to have that February 4th. We got 6 or 7 games, but we're definitely going to highlight the younger kids, boys and girls basketball high school teams, and it's going to be a fun time down there honoring my mentor, Robbie Davis. I miss him and love him so much.
Yep. Ellis battling, and we're going to have over the back called. It's going to be called on LCA. And it's good to see Stewart back out there because he rolled his ankle a little bit earlier, but he's whistled for that foul. Both teams have committed 5 team fouls. 4:54 to go. 50-37. Crawley hit that big three. Ellis, he goes deep in the corner to Barkley. Back out, and here's Crawley's three. Got it! Rip the twine.
Holy Cross just won't go away. They keep keeping it close.
That's 11 for Crawley, who averages 8. Road, good pass. Hall shot, rattles in there. Nice shot by Hall. 8 for Hall now. 52-40. LCA 4:20 to go in this contest. Winner gets Walton Verona, a surprise winner tonight in their ball game over Danville. There's Ellis to the basket, knocked away. They're going to call a foul there. Yes, they are on Austin Hall.
I want to send a shout out to Amy Young. She sent a picture to us on Twitter of how she's watching the game on her big screen TV. Amy, she happens to be the sister of Robbie Davis too, by the way, Mr. Ball.
Thanks for watching, Amy. Thanks to all you folks watching. I'm sure there's some relatives all over this great country watching their kiddos play in this game here tonight because it is a state tournament. Newport Catholic won this state tournament last year. Ron Don, and we're glad Ron Don's. He had a episode of heart attack at school and was revived by CPR and had bypass. He's doing much better now. Ron Don, the former great Newport Catholic coach and player. Ronnie's a good one. He's one of my favorite.
Mr. Hair.
Yeah, great hair.
He always had great hair, didn't
he still does. Thank God. And that ball is going to be kicked back out the road. 3:50 to play here. LCA trying to get their 17th win. They came in 16-4. How about that? 80% of the games they've played against it, and they've won. To the basket, Hendrickson. Hendrickson with a double now. You know, all 5 starters average double figures, so you got great balance.
Yep.
Crowley's already hit 3 threes. Thought about another one. Gives it to Scott. Phillips and blocked away there and picked up long pass to Road. Great catch by Road, showing us great hands. 3:17 to play. Hendrickson hands it back to Road with 3:12, 54-40. That's going to be a reaching foul called on Crawley. Holy Cross out of Louisville, 6th region. We're going to see Max Bearden now, the senior. First time I think Max has been in. Here comes Big Driscoll again, the 6'9" kid to the scorer's table. And also we're going to have a young man who played sparingly in that going deep into the roster. That's Keaton Thornsberry, number 44, a sophomore. He's also in the ball game. LCA. You know, Holy Cross put up a pretty good fight tonight, in my opinion.
They did. In the end, LCA just too tall and too quick.
Stewart rattles in the three.
Shooting a three well, too.
Chandler Stewart.
I'm glad to see Stewart back in there. You know, we thought he was going to be out for a while with the twisted ankle.
Yep.
But, good to see him back out there.
57-40, biggest lead. To the basket, blocked by Hall.
Another block.
Coming out of there with it, Harper. Harper, nice pass, laid up and in by his teammate. Stewart, and Holy Cross needs a timeout as they're getting blown out right now. 59-40, biggest lead for the Eagles, 2:32, 59-40. We'll return on the White Greer Maggard Orthodontics game of the week.
We're going to watch that replay
Oh,
first.
okay, sorry.
There you're going to see the, I'll slow it down for you. There's the block. Speed it back up. Here comes Harper as he looks right there to Chandler Stewart for the finish. And that, my friends, is the PrepSpin replay drive of the game.
And I think that's an exclamation point for the Eagles in this game with that lay-in by Stewart. They lead 59-40. 19-point lead is their biggest lead they've had in this game, so they're pulling away here.
We need to remind folks out there, too, you know, Mingy Beef Jerky. I want to thank those fine folks for all that they do. Matter of fact, I've got a bag of Mingy Beef Jerky. I'll show it to you here. Maybe. Zoomed in a little bit too much. Here we go. Mingy Beef Jerky.
Yep, good stuff.
Right there.
Brandon Salzman said he was going to have to keep it from his wife the other night when he won the Mingy in that double overtime thriller against that good Perry County Central team.
I got the Cajun style tonight, so Coach Valentine going to get some Cajun.
I haven't had the Cajun style, but I do like the barbecue that you put me onto the other night, and I like the mild. The regular, that's my favorite, is the mild.
I love that Mingy Beef Jerky myself.
It is delicious. You know what, that bag you gave me the other night, it did not make it home after that game.
It's hard to leave the
It's like potato chips. 2:30 to go in this one, and LCA has it well in hand. Crawley slips and falls. I don't know if there's moisture there, but he's going to be shaken up a little bit.
It looked like he might have slipped on the ice.
Yep. Yeah, he's going to be limping. Crawley's a gamer, though. Not very big at 5'8", but plays very hard for that size. 2:28. 59-40. And that's Pierce Dalton. Dalton angles toward the right to the basket quickly. Dumps it over now, and that is Richardson. Blake Richardson who just checked in. So Blake getting some PT playing time.
Eagles just trying to run some clock right now, I think.
They've also got Baylor Brown, the sophomore, number 1. He's in there. And also Blaine Harden, who's played sparingly in this game. Will Hacker. So pretty much the Eagles going with a new lineup, and that is Richardson. Missed the free throw, but good track down hustle by Harden. Throws it away, though. Thornsberry's got it. Wrap around dribble. Thornsberry loses it, and right in the hands of Richardson, and we're going to have a foul called. Thornsberry looked good going to the basket, but he forgot one important thing, the basketball.
Got to take that with you.
It's pretty important in the game of basketball when you go into the basket to have the leather in your hand. He tried to do a behind-the-back dribble, and he lost the ball completely.
Oh, there's been times, you know, I go up to the playground, don't have a basketball, but I pretend. They call it a shadow art.
When I played ball, they called me Money.
They called you Money, didn't they?
Yes, sir. They called me Money.
You was always Money over there on the water.
That's right.
On the water jug, weren't you?
Yeah, right.
Well, ask Gary for the water.
No, Money. Go get Money. He's got the water. 156. No, I played my senior year at Boone County. I was the all-time assist leader, but my record got shattered by Tierney about 10 years later.
All-time assist leader. Gave out the most water that season to all the players, didn't you? I just give you a hard time. I know about you, my friend.
Yeah, I could shoot a little bit. Free throw missed, and 59-40, minute 52. Just having fun here at the All-A Classic because the game well in hand. LCA is going to go on and play Walton Verona tomorrow night. The late game, join us about 9:30 tomorrow night. That'll be the late game. LCA and Walton Verona in the quarterfinals. Semifinals are Saturday night at 6 and 7:30. championships are Sunday afternoon.
How's the tennis going, by the way?
Good, doing good. I'm supposed to have a match tomorrow night, but I can't play because you and I have a game tomorrow night, so can't play in that match. But haven't lost yet in my 3-0. I'm playing 3-0 now. I haven't lost a 3-0 match yet.
I saw. I was at GameStop. That send you that picture. The one of
yes,
Mario on the front car.
That was great.
I said, that reminds me of Gary Ball right there.
Yeah, that was great.
Mario Tennis.
I can't wait till spring when I can get outside and play at Spindletop because I love tennis, but I like playing outside. I'm not a big indoor tennis guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a different atmosphere for me. I like playing outside with my good friends Dale Mullins and Gary Baumgartner, Dave Shropshire, Bill Bernard, we got our crew out there, and they all love to play the game of tennis. It's just a lot of fun, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just took tennis up, as you know, a couple years ago. A few years ago.
I've got a baseball swing, so I did try it one time, and we were over, I think it was at Olivar when I was trying it, and every time I'd hit it out of the cage.
Yeah, we've got a lot of new players in here for LCA, so I'm going to try to go deep into my LCA roster here. And let's see who we got for the Eagles. In there is Connor Harrison. He's out front. Also in there is Chase Widmer. They're out front on that zone. And shot out of the corner won't go. And let's find out. That's rebounded there. And that is Braden Miller, of course, quarterback on the football team. And long pass, and that is going to be Jacob Blakeman. And in the corner it goes to Harrison. And to Blakeman.
You talking about the LCA football team?
Yeah, knocked down there by Miller. Braden Miller with the basket, 61-40.
On cue. Well, how about Dylan Wheatley and his accolades today? He got named to the Gatorade Kentucky All-Star team or something like that.
Yeah, I kick and play.
Yeah.
Boy, Dylan, what a running back. He can catch it out of the backfield. He's strong. Hard to bring down at 220. Ball lost, and it'll be over and back as Johnson. That's Matthew Johnson. That's Terry Johnson's son, I believe, the athletic director at LCA.
Yep.
14.8, and LCA is going to play Walton Verona. We'll have that game tomorrow night at 9:30 here on PrepSpin at the All-A Classic.
LCA's got their MJ.
Exactly right.
Matthew Johnson.
Shot won't go for Holy Cross out of the corner. That was it's going to be a foul. I'm not sure why you're fouling down 21 points. That makes no sense. For 3.8 seconds and you're fouling. That's what Coach Fauci's telling the young man that fouled him. Why are you fouling? We're down 21. 3.8 seconds, William Moorfield. And how about the matchup tomorrow night? You know, Walton Verona looked pretty good tonight. They got a pretty good ball club.
Yeah, they're quick and
got some size. They got a 6'8" kid in the middle. Yeah. So just like Driscoll, big kid. That's free throw is not connected there, and that shot won't go that ends the ball game, and Lexington Christian Academy wins 61-40 over Holy Cross. They'll take on Walton Verona. We'll step out, come back, and wrap things up here from the All-A Classic at the Frankfort Convention Center. LCA wins it going away 61-40 over Louisville Holy Cross. They advance to quarterfinals and take on Walton Verona tomorrow night at 9:30. We'll be back on the White Greer Maggard Orthodontist Game of the Week on PrepSpin.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Welcome everybody back to the Frankfort Civic Center. LCA has just won. They'll face Walton Verona tomorrow night. 61-40 our final score. Hey, we're going to show you the highlights of the ball game. Once again, I want to thank Ningi Beef Jerky for all their support here on the network. Bluegrass Orthopedics, UK Healthcare, Whitaker Bank. Want to thank those fine folks. Of course, Greer and Maggard Orthodontics, our title sponsor as well. All Sports over there in Fayetteville. If you see it on the field, you see it on the court, you can pick it up at All Sports. And, again, just thanks to all of our sponsors here on the network. Here's the ball game highlights for you as Gary Ball caught them here live on PrepSpin tonight.
back here, wrap it up. As LCA wins it 61-40. Those are your highlights. Gary Ball, William Warfield. Thanks for listening tonight and watching on PrepSpin. Appreciate all the folks watching. Final again, 61-40. Tomorrow night we'll be on the air at 9:30 to be Walton Verona, the Bearcats against Lexington Christian at 9:30 in the quarterfinals of the. Come down here and support Frankfort. It's an easy drive. We got down here in about 25-30 minutes. Easy drive down here to the Frankfort Convention Center and check out Walton Verona and LCA tomorrow night at 9:30. For William Warfield, this is Gary Ball. 61-40 was your final as LCA knocks off the Holy Cross. Gutsy effort by Holy Cross, 61-40. Till the quarterfinals tomorrow night, 9:30, Walton Verona against LCA. Thanks for watching the White Greer Maggard Orthodontist Basketball Game of the Week on PrepSpin.